just sitting back. And VP allowing this Team Falcons squad to charge in towards them. Good shot from James to kick things off.
Have utility as well. Kit in the hands of Electronic as well, Dingo. So they can allow them to get the bomb down here. And with a player advantage, VP in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, Norbert just sitting back playing retake. Quite a common strategy here on Vertigo. We'll see if it works out for Virtus.pro as they start to roll back in with their reinforcements. But Team Falcons sitting tight. They've got a solid post plant so far, but here comes that utility being placed for Virtus.pro. Smokes up, good cover to allow the flood to start running into the bomb site. Snappy in behind the Xbox. It's Norbert fighting on this short fight. Dupree is cut down. Magisk able to step up in response, and it's starting to fall apart for this post plant because that stick is gone all the way. VP in the chaos, get onto the defuse, hold it through. Magisk yet to spot anybody. Disciplined setup here for Virtus.pro, and now a third player coming over on the defense of the B bomb site. James is first to strike. Electronic stepping up with him. The Magisk and Sampai's keeping this one even as we head into the final 15 seconds of the round. The bomb plant tried to be denied by the grenade, but ineffective in doing so. Team Falcons will get the bomb down and now play the post plant out. Virtus.pro so low on health. They're James and Electronic. Flit has to be the heavy lifter, and he's got that first kill back in. Second to quad as he tries to flick back in towards Tetris. It is down to a 1v1, sliced between Madden and James. And this time will start to favor the Falcons post plant if he can stay alive around the corner. And Madden, despite having just the Tech 9, has baited out all of the bullets of James and will close it with the Tech. Somehow taken out by a multi-kill from Electronic here.
The flash, beautiful flash, but Electronic doesn't find a single player, Dingo. That was it. That's a round.
It does feel like it, but Flit, perhaps there's some hero juices flowing through him right now. He's just sitting on top of Headshot, smokes up, cutting off his vision into short. Good utility to try and make Dupree uncomfortable, but there's no HE grenades to deny this plant. So Falcons will put that bomb down, and Virtus.pro, I'm sure, are considering the save call now as one of those options. Norbert's on the short shelf. If he catches Dupree, there may be an opening to start considering this for Virtus.pro. But the problem is Norbert's the only kit carrier, and he's not taking that shot until it's perfect. Dupree will go down. The kit's about to fall, and that's the kit down. Really should be a safe call now for Virtus.pro. 2v3, and they start to slink away, realizing their chances of winning this round are.
For the side of VP in that round, and yeah, this is just
a little bit of pressure on this A bomb site. He's getting ever deeper into the bomb site itself, and Flit is caught unaware completely, and that has opened up this round once again for Falcons. That A bomb site looks absolutely tantalizing now with 35 seconds remaining. You've got Dupree still in middle. Lots of options available to this T side.
Dupree's got to try and catch a timing here. 3 CTs lying wait.
There's a molly you can put down on default, but it's too late. It's not going to stop the plant. It will help out getting rid of Magisk. James actually threw a Molotov at him, and that was enough of a connection to get rid of him. But Madden stays inside of the site, and they try and overrun him. But Sampai's is there alongside of him, and safety has been found. It is just Norbert left, and there's not much the man can do here. He'll climb up on top of Xbox, peering towards the AWP of Sampai's. Hope that it doesn't go back into the hands of the Falcons. Good damage on Madden. That's another kill added, and Sampai's is sprinting away from Norbert, who's ever closer, but not able to get the job done there, not able to get rid of the AWP. And it will be the 5th round now for Falcons.
Hey guys, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG as they've added a new cool event. Complete easy daily tasks like visiting the website, opening a case, playing a classic or case battle to get cheese points, and make sure to complete all the tasks of the day to get an extra bonus. Once you collect enough, you can open different cheesy peasy cases for free and get a really cool skin. So, if you want to check out Hot Pizza GG, the link will be in the description below, and don't forget to use my code VLADOPART for another free 50 cents bonus.
And gets back to safety. He's got James there to protect him now. Dupree, he was passive in middle in the previous round, now has to activate as he moves through and catches Norbert, rips him off the top of the sandbags in middle. Minute 15 seconds, numbers now even. Falcons going for this B-pop, and Fame was close to getting that kill, but not enough damage to bring down the attackers, and the B-bomb site has fallen. Electronic and James sprinting back over to this opposite side of the map, trying to get there in time. They can't deny the plant, despite their grenade being perfect, but Electronic will remove the head of the planter quite quickly after. It's Snappy down, Electronic and James with the superior health. Electronic's dead though, and it's Dupree's mid-flank that's still coming through. James considered it, he looked back to it, and Dupree not going down, so it's difficult now for the pistol to get the job done, and Dupree stepping up for Falcons.
That's an uncharacteristic mistake from Electronic right there, right? He had no idea there was a player towards white.
Jay.
Creeper from Madden. I wasn't expecting this.
Molotov coming in. There's no fallbacks, but here is the double push. Flit and Jay move out together, and a couple of kills picked up from that aggressive maneuver. Magisk and Snappy instantly back with the responses though, but this fight, look at Fame. He's undetected, sneaky in behind Magisk, brings him out of the round. He might be able to get rid of Fame here, but nah, around the corner, Fame's in a safe spot. Dupree, last second, does actually get that kill on Fame. So a little bonus at least, and lose an effort.
This has been some really, really good Counter-Strike coming up from Falcons here. And yes, you know, there is a caveat. VP aren't that great on Vertigo so far.
Yeah, this setup feels very claustrophobic from Electronic and Flit. There's nowhere to go. You have to really frag out in these spots and rely upon your teammate. If one of the links breaks, the entire thing falls apart, but so far, so good. Electronic comes in with that first pick. Taking some damage through that wall spam, but he's still standing in the same spot, and he's got Flit looking short. Magisk comes right into Flit, gets taken out, and Senpai is now with 15 seconds left in the round. Can't win this. So he'll try and stay alive at least, and now they're hunting him, trying to get rid of the AWP, and that's exactly what they will do. So a third round now for VP, at least catching some sort of comeback right at the end here.
Being confident. I think confidence is something that has been lacking a little bit for some of the individuals of VP. Utility being deployed as well. Flit finds another, will finally be traded, but Electronic lies in wait.
Same spot he used last round, and this time help from his teammates in terms of utility being used, and that makes it uncomfortable, but Magisk, what a shot. Predicts that move from Electronic, had his crosshair in the right spot and instantly delivers death. 55 seconds left. Norbert in the same spot. Electronic once stood in, and because they eliminated Electronic, they did not consider this a possibility. And Norbert gets on the double. Fame comes in to close it, and a fourth round picked up for Virtus.pro. 2 rounds left in this half, and they might have an opportunity at tying things up.
Yeah, VP looked like they're waking up here. That was just a no-nonsense, fast play coming in towards A from the side of Falcons. And Fame, he's been having a rough time here. But need to deliver.
See if we can step up this time around.
Flash.
Behind the generators, first opportunity is given and take it. Magisk is dead. Fame plays disciplined in behind generator. No bomb plant yet to be even committed to. Now Falcons will go for it. Madden tried to defend that planter, was successful in allowing the plant to go down, but he's dead. And so he has to rely upon Senpai to close the clutch. It will be a 4K to deliver himself a 1v3, and Senpai has stepped up with another, but they're swarming him, and it isn't going to happen. Senpai is eliminated. It's not Fame alone this time. He's got Norbert with him. Good time to strike for Magisk, but Fame hits the headshot. It's an opening kill here for Virtus.pro. Fame is now very weakened, but it doesn't seem to matter for him. He takes another fight. This time a wall bang straight through on Madden, and it's Norbert step up alongside of him. Senpai and Dupree have to witness the collapse of their teammates and the collapse of this Falcons T side that we were mentioning throughout this half. Looks so controlled, so clean, and now it's fallen apart. 6-6, it will end at the turn of the first half of play here on Vertigo.
They've been like really speeding up some of these later rounds, and VP just been taking advantage of it. They've just been picking them apart, right? Even in this particular round, street players dying towards the B stairs. There was no real utility being deployed. The players individually walking up one by one, and just easy pickings. And sure, you know, Fame had a slow start to the game, Norbert had a slow start to the game, but if you're going to be giving 1v1s where your team is just walking in through a smoke quietly.
At a minimum, they have confirmed themselves a solid 4-spy into the next round. But of course, with this kind of position, Virtus.pro want to see this one out, but Senpai, good kill on Jay. This has opened up the opportunity now for Team Falcons to consider this retake as they now get a move on. There's no kit available. They gotta just go flying in and taking the fights as Madden and Dupree walking right into Flit. And it's an absolute attack from Flit. He just mauls them. They run into against him. It looked like they had the superiority. But it turns out Flit just sits them on their ass. So now they know Falcons started with 3 plays towards that A bomb site. There has to be a weakness somewhere, and it's through middle into the B bomb site. Norbert and Electronic come crashing down upon this 4-spy, and Falcons, they hope they could have done a little more with those MP9s, but Flit just ruins their day. They probably felt like this, where this Vertigo was going swimmingly, because it was for the sort of first quarter of the game.
It looked like to me as well. It looked like they're just going to run away with it. They were in complete control.
Virtus.pro, but Madden somehow, in the midst of it all, did get a kill on Flit. Magisk bringing down Electronic in that B-bomb site. So it turns out Electronic alone wasn't enough to get the job done. You can see VP started backtracking. They wanted to go towards the B-bomb site.
Yep.
They called for Electronic to make space, and with that kill from Magisk, that has thrown the idea into the wind. And with 35 seconds left, some pious at short, the MP9 mows them down, and Virtus.pro collapse in this one. Team Falcons have weaker weapons, but a massive round win. And James, it's not a clutch he can even think about winning.
That's such a huge round win, and you hit the nail on the head.
A pretty passive setup here from Team Falcons. Snappy sitting back inside of the site, but it's mainly Madden behind the sandbags that could be a problem here. They don't have the utility to clear him out, so it has to be a fight. Fame will get that opportunity and absolutely nails it. Running in is Snappy, rapidly taking 2 kills on that MP9. And Fame now at the sandbags of Norbert, still on the Tech 9 back in ramp. A 2v3 favoring that of Falcons as they try and get back in on this retake. Norbert just sitting back. He's not spotting anything on the flank because there is none to be found. And so Falcons now getting ever closer to the bomb site. The tap on the defuse to try and draw Norbert into the jewels. It's just Fame left. A 1v3 ahead of him. He's got that first kill in the cover to boot in behind the sandbags. They run him down, and Fame is now rotted that clock to beyond repair here. Falcons will not win the round, and Fame has done enough to get Virtus.pro their 9th on the board. Fame is delivering in the second half here, and this is beautiful to watch.
That was a hell of a round coming out from...
Oh, Snappy, good timing on that push, and the distraction, and Snappy, he just mauls them. That third kill, he was completely blinded. He just continued to spray. And that garden hose absolutely blasts away the Virtus.pro mess. But if they're effective in terms of getting a couple of these kills, then it could be huge. But Norbert, blind after blind, coming in with those flashbangs. And James has to clutch it all on his own. And once his teammate goes down, there's just no way he's going to be able to pull that off. And Snappy with a hero round. He gets 4 in that one.
Oh, that's such a chunky nade coming out from Madden. Flit down to 41. It is going to be another kill, but 2 kills by Snappy. What?
Okay, Snappy, something has just clicked for him in the second half. Finally taken out, but Madden through the smoke. Virtus.pro wondering, where are their opponents? They haven't seen anybody in back-to-back rounds. This is what Vertigo can become.
Unfortunately.
That is the power of, you know,
conditioning.
Conditioning, yeah. James, you can only really get away with that a few times, but when you do...
Man, Snappy's been just getting shots.
This second half, man, he's crazy. He's wilding.
What is this?
Having a rough old time at the moment, Electronic, but perhaps this one round can turn that completely in the other direction. It's going to be tough, though, with James dying and Electronic now with no support. He is tucked in the corner, and Magisk has won the round. So Electronic now giving away his position to stop Magisk from getting anything else out of the round, but Dupree's there to close things out, and Flit is left on the stairway. He's got backup coming in here. Flit with a nice grenade. Dupree's dead. Sampais closes at 11. And Falcons back into control here on Vertigo. This feels like the last legs the VP can stand on.
The smiles are back as well on the Falcons players, right?
Yeah, it's good to see. He doesn't have help this time from Dupree.
Dupree's right, very nearby. At some point he's going to peel away. You can see the rotation's already taking place, right? 50 seconds on the clock, and Pi's going to be holding towards mid. And now the 2 players waiting towards B. They know VP like going for these 30-second hits, and Magisk, the re-aggression, finding Fame.
Yeah.
Snappy out-dueling his counterpart in the form of James as well, and it's all gone wrong for VP, Dinko.
Yeah, it doesn't look like VP had enough in them here on Vertigo to get the job done, and Falcons will be heading to 12.
And just brilliant work. Also, really helps that Snappy's, I think, is having his best game in months.
Yeah, at 70, he's having a great time at the moment. Was sick multi-kill rounds on the CT side. Get to see a few of those highlights for Snappy now. Snappy has been a real threat and nuisance towards short, and he's here again. Falcons look to try and close right now. They don't want to have to extend play and allow VP back into this because we know they're probably the most tenacious team.
Ooh, that's a bit of an overreach from Snappy.
Yeah.
I was trying to get that trade. Fame.
Shot landed.
Somehow alive.
Yep, shot connected with the AWP. Now Electronic moves into B, and this is what he's been hoping for the entire game. Right?
I know.
It's like, finally, B is empty. Finally, we've forced the rotation away.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's a 5v3.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, this should be the round for VP. And now for Falcons, they can go for this. They can.
Because even if they lost a few extra players here throughout this round, Falcons would have had a far superior purchase despite losing the round because they got so much left over, whereas VP probably would have had to take another hit and have a weaker purchase. But keeping all 5 players alive means you get all the utility back in, and you can even get an upgrade if you wanted to a better weapon here. So skipping rope this time, Blair. Gus, skipping rope. Flit climbs up on Xbox. Madden peeks into him. Good shot from Flit. Another opening picked up here for Virtus.pro. Electronic was the man to follow it up. And fantastic work here from the T side. It is now dupreeh and Magisk left in a 4 versus 2. And this is not a round that Falcons feel comfortable in because it's not like there's limited time and VP have to sprint to the site. There's so much time. The round just begun and now it's over as dupreeh is the last remaining player. It's 12-11, Blair. Overtime is certainly on the cards now.
Oh.
Wow, okay, I'll try that. Hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Did I see that guy?
It's not a barrel.
Boosting up his teammate to look for the fight, and oh, it's so sick. It's so well played. And Fame catches Magisk. His head now topples off his shoulders. Fame keeps moving forward, and he drags Virtus.pro into the player advantage and into the B bomb site. Sampaius drops down just in time, connects the shot on Jame on the other side of things. And with a minute left, that bomb yet to be planted, Virtus.pro attempting to stabilize. The final 3 players at the B bomb site. And a flank perhaps could be the key to the puzzle here. It's so fast from Snappy, but the speed is caught, it's considered. Flit looks back, Norbert aggressive, catches Sampaius, and Madden with it all to do, needs to make this moment happen. He gets into the bomb site, but that grenade connects to his chest, but Fame swings into the fight, and now Flit has to clutch, and first, he has to grab the bomb. He'll tap and try and draw the fight, but Madden, he's composed. He's been in a clutch many a time before. Limited time now for Virtus.pro will start to be considered for Flit. He taps once again. Madden starts to bite, starts to get ever closer, and Flit hits the headshot to close the 1v1. And on this first map of VP versus Falcons, we need overtime.
Of course it's going to be overtime in the first game, Dacha. It was never going to be easy. It's never going to be quick.
Second half, they weren't able to get going, but Flit aggressive and
he's done
successful in the opening fight. Snappy commits through short and ends up getting absolutely annihilated by Electronic.
Yes, Snappy, some of the fights he's been taking has been so ballsy, so brazen, and he's been getting away with it because you obviously don't expect him to be so aggressive there. But I feel like the last few rounds, VP they've had his number. They're like, he's going to be playing short alone, and if you get the opening kill, he's going to be pushing in to force a trade.
Boom! This Jane that comes out on top of that AWP duel.
The speed being set by Flit towards A, I don't think Falcons have had an answer at all the past 3 rounds.
I mean, this is proof, you know, that it's not the same old VP that plays slow all the time, right? Once you've got this many options in terms of sick riflers, you can just accelerate. You can pace change. You can look sharp. And that's exactly what VP have in their locker. So it does feel very good for Virtus.pro to close out this post plant.
The smoke has to be everything here.
They come back in. Electronic doesn't get the multi-kill. It's just one for him. Missed shot from Jame. We'll see if that comes back to bite VP here, but time is ticking. Only a quarter of the time left here on that bomb. Falcons not on the defuse. They've got to get on it now, and Fame is just mowing them down. A double kill as VP will turn into a 14th round victory. They are starting to look like they are going to steal away Team Falcons' map pick. Team Falcons have yet to show us a successful retake yet in overtime. They get back into it. Electronic with the first kill in that post plant. Sampaius able to trade it, and dupreeh is just waiting for his time to strike. He knows he has to get this flank going, but he's the only player left. And surely soon they will consider the possibilities coming in from the stairway, and they will, just at the right time. Jame goes for the shot, and now it is map point here on Vertigo for Virtus.pro. A flawless first half in OT.
That was such a sick...
Team Falcons had to get that trade in. dupreeh lost a lot of his health in that engagement, though. And now Madden taking a risk, getting aggressive, catches Electronic with nades in his hands. And could have got the chance to take down a second player in the form of Flit towards headshot. And that's at least information gathered that it can pass on to Sampaius. And the sniper scope spots out the headshot. Ooh, 18 seconds, Blatt. Oh, this could... Oh, my God. Fame could just end it right now. He could end it right now. First kill, it's good. Sampaius needed that. Needed a rapid shot on the Tech 9. And he saves the day. dupreeh will close, but you're right. Going back to that B bomb site, that could have been an absolute disaster with the way Fame has been playing. Now we're going to be heading towards that B bomb site, now bolstering their attack with the majority of their forces. In fact, every remaining force of this Team Falcons squad committing into the James sniper, and he'll pick them off one by one. Fame is here with a rifle too. He may have had a tough time in that first half, but that is long, long gone. It has been Fame dominant since the start of the second half of regulation, and he looks to try and mow them down in this possible final attack from Falcons on Vertigo. He'll stand on default, annihilation from the grenades coming through, and Fame lines them up, but no kill as dupreeh keeps them ticking for just a moment longer. Norbert's come back in with an essential trade, and now it's dupreeh and Sampaio left. Falcons needed Vertigo. They will not get it. It is Virtus.pro that come back into it, and with an overtime finish, 16-13, they are one map up in this series.
And again, I mean, you could see the panic setting in for Falcons as well. They knew exactly where Fame was playing towards default.
We got VP setting up outside of the A bomb site. Madden looks to try and spoil that party, though. He gets aggressive into his ramp, and Norbert's caught unaware. And if Madden keeps going, he would find a bucket of utility hiding around the corner, but Virtus.pro make the move to just drop back and hide how many players are actually outside of the A site.
I really like that from VP. Look at
his aggression from Madden. Oh! And Fame is charging through, not spotting out the opponent until he finally figures out where he's being shot from. But it's only one kill for VP off the back of Fame. They are no closer to getting that bomb down. And this is looking very good for Falcons. Those smokes are fading away. Electronic doing what he can. It's another kill this time into towards CT. dupreeh has fallen down, and a 2v3 is actually very winnable, especially if Electronic is able to stand tall. But it's just Fame now left. A 1v3. Couple opponents brought low on the other side of things. Fame could try and do this, but Sampaio absolutely steps up when needed. Very deep into the bomb site. He's not alone. He's got Norbert towards A. Magic goes for the aggressive play, but he goes right into the crossfire of Fame and Flit. And just like that, Virtus.pro shut down the defense of Falcons.
Kind of disappointed you said you didn't say that he wanted Sun to do the paying.
Second crack of the whip. Snappy with the MP9 crashes open on Norbert. It is one back from Fame. Snappy goes for 1 for 1. That can be enough if dupreeh can step up. It is going to be quite difficult with that little gun, but it's all about positioning when you've got this SMG. And dupreeh is undetected, denies the bomb plant initially, and then Jame with a wall bag somehow takes dupreeh out. But remember, Flit is still inside of jungle, and he could be the backstabber. Timing is perfect. Madden backtracks right into the AK-47, and Sampaio once again has to sprint away.
And it felt like they really...
dupreeh forced away. Unable to apply pressure and get him out of that spot. Norbert pushing forward, Snappy taken out. Flick goes through the fire, and dupreeh was unready, unsteady, and his boat and his world are rocked. It's now Badges Sampaio left in a 2v4 that doesn't look particularly winnable nor appetizing to attempt. But that shot from Sampaio, and the fact that VP have got a couple of players still around here, maybe it could get a little better here for Falcons. What? How does he turn back for the second? Is starting to charge through here for Virtus.pro. High voltage. And it is Norbert and Fame that surge right through 3 players quite quickly. Team Falcons bring so much to the party, and it's still not allowed to be there around. It's Flit just running through the smoke.
What an asshole.
Blend short every round. It's not been a good time for him. And he's now dead to Fame.
To see what Spirit has in store for us, because I guarantee
his dog's still going to be playing B.
Is he going to be the B anchor? Surely you've taken 2 months off. You've figured something else out here. And Fame,
oh no, Falcons. It just gets worse. It keeps getting worse. Sampaio tries to transfer for a multi-kill, but Flit's just right there for the trade. He's just swinging through the smoke with his teammate. Being one of those people in the CS community where I didn't like any change. And I was like, oh man, these sounds suck. These new sounds suck. And now I'm like, wow, I can't believe we ever... Team Falcons quite aggressive through short. Norbert looking to take that first fight. And
the B push.
He's taking it, but he's not hitting much, is he? But fortunately, Fame lands absolutely everything. And it's 3 for Fame. Just like that, it's completely collapsed here for Falcons. They're doing their best to pull it back, but they just won't be allowed to do so. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that it's in this fashion. I thought it might be a little bit more labor.
And ladies and gentlemen, he said it. He said the words.
What?
That VP are going to win this.
Try and get the plant. Try and get this round. Electronic plays close. Madden rips him apart. Flit's UMP can't go back under the wood because the fire currently occupies that position. Flit managed at least 1. Smoke's blown open. Snappy doesn't spot much inside a connector, but the bomb not down because James spammed through and caught out Dupree. The bomb finally planted. Falcons locking it in right now, but will they be able to close upon this round? There's still a world in which Norbert's able to come through CT, set up by the distraction at Jungle, but Team Falcons come back swinging through it, and Norbert's now left with everything to do, and a UMP to fight at range, but that bomb is not planted for Connector. In fact, the only player that can do much about this is Magisk, and he's got a deagle in his back pocket, and he knows how to use it. He will be tested here around the corner at short. A little bit of a lazy peek from Dupree is punished, but treated by some Pious. And now these rotations are certainly through here for Virtus.pro. Oh no, Falcons. A couple more kills. Snappy's 25 health and has 2 MAC-10s left. This is absolutely doable. In fact, favorable to Virtus.pro now off the back of those 2 kills. 42 seconds left. Staying committed towards the B-bomb site is Madden, but now he's being detected. He'll use his utility to try and draw these kills away, but his in-game leader's gone, and Madden's alone, and he will fall at the hand of Flick. You can't lose those rounds if you want to come back if you're Falcons, and that round...
5 pages. I have a lot of weaknesses to go, but right now, the weakness of Falcons is gonna be James with an AWP. Absolutely shut down, and Snappy left alone in a 1v5, a minute and 35 seconds on the clock.
He'll do what he can, but it is not going to be much here for the Danish in-game leader. They are coming right for him. Look at the squad! Oh god, Snappy! Oh, fortunately he didn't turn around that corner. Magisk will attempt to move his deagle into the B-bomb site, receive some initial damage, and then it's finished off by the HE grenade. Dupree able to make the trade happen with that Tech 9, but it's not enough to really give Falcons any foothold in this round just yet. There's still 2 players to worry about. It's the Fame and Jam combo, and it is so brutal to try and deal with when you're running at them with weaker weapons. Just a moment before the end, as Madden is spotted. Virtus.pro come into the first day of BetBoom Dacha 2024 in Belgrade, and they have found themselves successful in taking down the Falcons in a 2-0 fashion. The first map was overtime, but Mirage was a one-way street.
Yeah, one-way street, and look, I don't want to